Latest news in North Central Washington, go to ncwlife.com or find us on Facebook. Got a news tip? Email us at news@ncwlife.com or call 888-2020.
Good Tuesday evening and welcome to the NCW Life Evening News. I'm Grant Olson. Before we get to today's top stories, let's take a peek outside our weather window where once again a gorgeous spring day here across the Wenatchee Valley as we take a look. There it is, Turtle Rock and the Columbia River, and you can see some clouds now beginning to move in. Usually when a storm moves in, it's high clouds first, some mid-level clouds, and then those lower hanging clouds. And we do have a storm moving in on us. It will be tonight, but let's take a quick look at the overview for our week ahead. Today, beautiful day. Tonight, we will see those rain showers, especially in the early morning hours of Wednesday. It will be windy on Wednesday, very windy Thursday, and maybe a leftover shower on Friday. And wait until you see the weather forecast for the upcoming weekend. All those weather details coming up a little bit later on. And now a few of the news stories we're following for you tonight. Streams and rivers in Okanagan County are nearing flood stage levels as the mountain snowmelt ramps up. NCW Life's Steve Hare gives us an update. Tonight at 7 o'clock, the Wenatchee Museum and Cultural Center will host a presentation for the Columbia River Treaty and issues that impact the river. And despite challenges with spring snow and avalanche conditions, State Route 20, North Cascades Highway, is on track to reopen Friday morning at 10 o'clock. But first, we begin tonight. A backflow incident in the city of Wenatchee water system earlier today forced the city to announce that your water may be contaminated. The affected areas of the city include Danawood Drive, Dana Street, 2nd Street, and Michael Place. In a public service announcement set out around noon, the city of Wenatchee said water from a non-potable irrigation system entered the water system through an illegal connection between the irrigation system and the potable water system. Due to the cross-connection in the system, there may be elevated levels of chlorine in the water. If you live in the affected area, the city says to flush the water in your home to ensure that there is chlorinated water from the city water system. Do not drink the water until you've received notice from the city. If you must use water, you must boil it first. The Public Works Department is testing the water for bacteria and will know within 24 hours if the water is safe to drink. Well, the calendar says May, but it looked more like August yesterday afternoon when fire crews responded to an early season brush fire in the Wenatchee foothills. It was located near a residence in the 3300 block of number 1 Canyon Road. Officials with Chelan County Fire District 1 say it started when an old debris pile burn reignited. Crews from Chelan and Douglas counties with help from the DNR quickly responded and were able to contain the fire to about an acre. Homes were threatened for a period of time, but no structures were damaged and no injuries were reported. Well, streams and rivers in Okanagan County are nearing flood stage levels as the mountain snowmelt ramps up. NCW Life's Steve Hare reports.
Emergency management officials have issued advisories for property owners downstream in those areas, and sandbags also being made available. Okanagan River gauge near Tonasket is slightly over what was reached in 2017. It's projected to reach just under 20 feet Saturday morning. That's a level that's not been reached since the 1970s. On the county's north end, the Similkameen River is projected to reach moderate flood stage by this Friday, the 11th. Also, yesterday, in Okanagan, behind a tire store, the Army Corps of Engineers, along with the Okanagan County Public Works crews, started emergency repairs of the Okanagan River dike. Damage to the dike, which protects the city of Okanagan, was noticed in 2017. Repairs were supposed to be started later in 2018, but due to the anticipated high levels of the river, the repairs have been started earlier. Conconully Lake was expected to start spilling over the spillway on the Conconully Dam this morning, and that would discharge more water down Salmon Creek. The Methow River was also expected to reach minor flood stage levels on Thursday of this week. For more on that story, you can get more details on our website at ncwlife.com. I'm Steve Hare.
Thank you, Steve. Tonight at 7 o'clock, the Wenatchee Museum and Cultural Center will host a presentation on the Columbia River Treaty. The event will also offer a discussion regarding current issues impacting the Columbia River. Chelan PUD General Manager Steve Wright is one of the featured speakers tonight and will talk about the Columbia River Treaty structure and original purpose as it relates to the hydro system in the United States. Wright will also provide a perspective on how to get a balanced solution, providing broad benefits for the Pacific Northwest. The doors open at the museum tonight at 6:30, with the event running from 7 to 9 o'clock. Admission is by donation. We will have complete coverage of tonight's presentation tomorrow morning on Wake Up Wenatchee Valley. Well, despite challenges with spring snow and avalanche conditions, State Route 20 North Cascade Highway is on track to reopen Friday morning at 10. Over the last several weeks, DOT crews have worked on opposite ends of the 37-mile closed section of road and finally met near Rainy Pass yesterday. It normally takes about 4 to 6 weeks. This year it will take 7 due to the soft snow and risky avalanche conditions. Although clearing took longer than usual, the gates are still opening in time for this weekend's 49er Days in Winthrop. Coming up next, Wenatchee City Council member Linda Harold has announced her candidacy for state representative in the 12th Legislative District to replace Carrie Condata, and the historic Downtown Chelan Association and the Lake Chelan Historical Society received the Community Partnership Award at Washington's Main Street Excellence on Main Awards held recently in Port Townsend. I'm Grant Olson, and you're watching the NCW Life Evening News.
Hi there, my name's Patrick and I'm the branch manager here at New American Funding. Applying for a home loan is an exciting time. You may have a lot of questions about how to meet your home loan goals, the loan process, or your borrowing options. We're here to help. We do things differently here at New American Funding. Not only do we have an array of loan products and a team of specialists to support you, but we get to know you personally. We want to earn your trust and business for life. So stop by our Wenatchee or Chelan office or give us a call today.
Stormy Mountain Brewing and local public house, featuring great family dining in downtown Chelan. We've got burgers, pub fare, and the best barbecue around. Try one of our award-winning sauces made fresh here in-house. So grab the whole gang and come on down. Stormy Mountain Brewing. Beer, barbecue, friends, and beer.
Welcome back. In other news, Wenatchee City Council member Linda Harold announced her candidacy for state representative in the 12th Legislative District to replace Carrie Condata. Harold made the announcement in a prepared news release Monday night. In the news release, Harold says she has a long history of community service and is currently serving as council member for the city of Wenatchee. She says her top priorities are protecting constitutional rights, to work with and continue to improve the healthcare, agricultural, and tourism industries, ensure quality education for our children, support healthy business communities, and help reduce homelessness throughout our district. Linda is a current council member for the city of Wenatchee, and she serves on the Finance Committee, represents the city on the Wenatchee Valley Masawa Sister City Board, and Chelan Douglas Homeless Steering Committee. Her commitment to service and passion to the communities for North Central Washington are the reason she has been motivated to run for this office. She says, "We are blessed to live in North Central Washington, and it's our responsibility to ensure a bright future for our children and grandchildren." She says, if elected, it would be an honor and proud to serve as the next Senate representative for the 12th Legislative District. Well, a correction to a story we broadcast Monday afternoon announcing the candidacy of Zachary Miller for Chelan County Commission District 2. We incorrectly identified Christopher Gaynor as a candidate for that position. Gaynor is running for the state legislature. Miller joins Bob Boogert and Lee Duncan in the race to replace retiring incumbent Keith Gaynor. Miller is a Leavenworth native. He owns and operates Miller's Stoneware. He also has experience working for various nonprofit groups such as Tall Timber and the Plain Community Church. Miller is running as an independent candidate. Next week is candidate filing week in Washington State in advance of the August primary. Well, the historic Downtown Chelan Association and the Lake Chelan Historical Society received the Community Partnership Award at Washington Main Street Excellence of Maine Awards ceremony on April 24th in Port Townsend. The ceremony was held in conjunction with Revitalize WA, that's Washington State's Preservation and Main Street Conference. Excellence on Main, organized by the Washington State Main Street program, celebrates communities, organizations, and individuals who are helping to achieve economic vitality and build sustainable communities through downtown revitalization and preservation. The Community Partnership Award is designed to recognize a Main Street organization and partners who have demonstrated the highest and best degree of cooperation to benefit downtown revitalization efforts. Congratulations. You're watching the NCW Life Evening News. Coming up next, your sports update with Eric Granstrom and our feature story tonight. That and much more still to come on the NCW Life Evening News. Stay with us.
Walk and Roll Wenatchee's Asian Express is fast, fresh food. Wenatchee Roll's new Poke Hawaiian Fresh Salad Bar is the best. Fresh greens, fresh seafood, and handmade sauces. You know what you want. At Walk and Roll, create your own style meal. Hot off the line chicken, beef, and veggie plates. Lunch or dinner to match your appetite. Fresh sushi, hot entrees, Poke Fresh Salad Bar. It's new. It's Walk and Roll Wenatchee, fast, fresh food your way. Located on 5th and Mission.
Lake Chelan mailboxes find solutions and the best price for all your shipping needs, including UPS, FedEx, and the U.S. Postal Service. We offer a variety of services including quality copies of all sizes, faxing, scanning, sending and receiving email, laminating, and notarizing. Enjoy browsing through our large selection of greeting cards. Lake Chelan mailboxes supports our military, fire victims, and our community. Come see us at the Plaza in Lake Chelan.
The all-new Yamaha Wolverine X4 offers 4 times the proven off-road capability, 4 times the comfort, and 4 times the confidence to deliver 4 times the excitement on your next outdoor adventure.
And now it's a sports update on the NCW Life channel.
And a good Tuesday to you. Thanks to Dan for filling in for me yesterday. Just a little bit under the weather, but aren't we all? Well, now that the Wenatchee Wild has won the Fred Page Cup and the Doyle Cup, there's just one more cup to get, the RBC Cup. It's the national championship for a Junior A hockey in Canada. Prior to the RBC Cup, it was the Centennial Cup, and in the combined 47-year history, an American team has never won this Canadian championship. Wenatchee coach Bliss Littler says it doesn't matter where you're from.
A loose puck doesn't know what your nationality is. It knows who gets there first, and I think our skill level has been very good. We've had good resolve where things have gone against us. We've been able to bounce back pretty well the next day. So again, we've really tried. We have the poster up there. This is battle for the border. We kind of figured out that year one that the more we make it about that, we felt the refereeing got in the way, and we really tried to get away from that. Even though it's a trendy, catchy marketing deal, we just stayed after it. That guys, it's a loose puck. Be first.
Now, the Wild became the first ever American team to win the Doyle Cup. A.J. Vanderbeck and Austin Park both realized the significance of the opportunity before them.
Yeah, it's definitely special. You can do it for fans, do it for your community, you can do it for the country. I mean, first American team to win the Doyle Cup and have a chance to be the first American team to win the RBC Cup. It's very special.
I think it's awesome. We are a part of history. We're the first team to win the Doyle Cup, and we have a chance to be the first team to win the RBC Cup. And that's amazing. How many people get to say they were the first at anything, nowadays? So it's really incredible.
So here's Wenatchee's schedule for the round-robin RBC Cup beginning on Saturday. The Wild will take on the host team Chilliwack at 7 o'clock. Then they'll face the Steinbach Pistons Sunday at 2. Then the Ottawa Junior Senators Tuesday at 2. Then the Wellington Dukes next Thursday at 2. The 4 teams with the best round-robin records will play at either 2 or 7 on Saturday for the semifinals. Then the RBC Cup Championship a week from Sunday, May 20th at 4 o'clock. Here's what's on the prep sports calendar for today. First of all, in baseball, or I should say, baseball. Eastmont hosting Eisenhower in a district play-in game. That's at Dan White Field. The winner will play the winner of today's Davis-West Valley game Friday in the higher seeds location. Eastmont softball team starts the home stretch today with the first of its 3 games this week against first place Moses Lake. A Wildcat sweep this week. Eastmont would win the regular season title. Today's game underway at the Sterling Sports Complex. Playoffs continue in boys soccer this afternoon and this evening. Brewster hosting Cascade. Bridgeport's at Chelan for the district CTL CWB tournament. Both loser-out contests. Eastmont will host Davis tonight, and the Big 9 District Championship. We'll have that live with Sebastian Raga and Matt Wisen here on the NCW Life Channel. Wenatchee hopes to keep its season alive with a playoff game against Sunnyside tonight. That's on the road. Other prep on the schedule today, it includes Eastmont Tennis hosting Eisenhower and Eastmont and Wenatchee boys golfers at the Yakima Elks Club for the final Big 9 pod of the season. Wenatchee Valley Thunder boys lacrosse team is in the Sweet 16 of the Washington High School Boys Lacrosse Association 4A tournament. Starts on Saturday. Thunder will host Issaquah at 7 o'clock at the Apple Bowl. We'll have that live for you here on the NCW Life Channel. Also, the Mariners begin a 7-game road trip today at Toronto. James Paxton on the mound against Marcus Stroman. That game just underway. Mariners currently 3rd in the American League West. That's a look at sports news. I'm Eric Grandstrom on the NCW Life Channel. Grant, back to you.
Thank you, Eric. This week is Public Service Recognition Week. Today we feature Faith Webb, a special education instructor at Rock Island Elementary. She loves her job and recently shared with us her interesting journey into special education with the Eastmont School District.
Hi, my name is Faith Webb and I teach at Rock Island Elementary in the special education room. I've been teaching for 10 years. When I was growing up, I just wanted to be a mom, and then I had my daughter and realized that I needed to take care of her. So I went to school with the intention of just being a general education teacher. I have a brother who is special and was actually placed at a home out of state because he was so severe. So I didn't really want to have anything to do with the special education classroom, and then I took one class, and that was it for me. I've been doing it ever since. I went to Central Washington University. I started here and did my 2 years and got my AA, then I transferred to Central. Then I've earned my master's degree. I also just completed my national board certification, so I'm done for a while. Yeah, I've been here the whole time. I had triplets in 2010, so they let me take 3 years for half-time because it was pretty big to have 3. But I've been here ever since, and I don't plan to leave. The most rewarding thing is watching the kids learn and interact and engage with the other kids. I think the most important thing to know about a special education job or teacher and students is that the kids just learn differently. I had a student ask me, well, why does he get to come and see you? And I said, well, he just learns things differently. When you learned to ride a bike, did someone hold the bike for you, or were you able just to hop on and go? He's like, well, I could just hop on and go. I said, well, sometimes people need to have someone hold on a little longer. They still learn to ride the bike, it just takes a different way. And he's like, oh, so it's more of they deserve everything that every other kid gets. They just may need more time and repetition and strategies. But they should never be thought of as different, ever.
Great story. Today is also National Teacher Appreciation Day. And to all you teachers out there, we appreciate you. Thank you very much. We'll be back with more news and your complete local weather forecast right after this.
life is about memories and lasting impressions. With Boswell's expansive 2-story showroom of quality home furnishings, you'll find everything you need to create a home to remember. Need assistance? From fabric options and complimentary design service to complete home makeovers, Glenn, Buffy, and Teresa are there to guide you. Come into Boswell's and find inspiration and comfort for every room in your home. Boswell's on Easy Street. It's closer than you think.
Lake Wenatchee YMCA Camp programs focus on our 4 core values of caring, honesty, respect, and responsibility. Make this summer's memories last a lifetime. Pick your theme week today with a wide variety of safe and engaging activities. Lake Wenatchee YMCA Camp is the ultimate summer fun in the sun camp for children, teens, and families. Reserve your child's week today.
High school sports is back this spring on the NCW Life Channel. Do you like baseball? We've got you covered with the Wenatchee Panthers and the Eastmont Wildcats. How about softball? We have you covered there too with fast pitch action right here. How about lacrosse? Yep, got you covered there too with the Wenatchee Valley Thunder. And of course, there's boys soccer. Whatever your interest, we've got you covered on your home for high school spring sports, the NCW Life Channel.
Are you watching me? If you're watching me and you are a business owner in North Central Washington, your potential customers could be seeing your TV commercial right now. With Solion Broadcasting, TV advertising is effective and affordable. Place your ads on the network best suited to your potential customers or get top-of-mind awareness with 16 cable networks, including NCW Life, your local TV channel. Give Solion Broadcasting a call at 888-2020 today to see how easy and affordable it is to advertise on TV.
Welcome back to the NCW Life Evening News. This was the scene yesterday on I-90 Snoqualmie Pass. A semi-crash forced the closure of the westbound lanes, resulting in a 14-mile backup in traffic. Crews detected a fuel leak from the semi, prompting cleanup and recovery efforts. Removing the semi from the ditch required 3 heavy-duty tow trucks and 1 truck malfunctioned. The roadway was reopened but then closed again last night to allow crews to remove the truck wreckage. Well, the calendar says May, but it looked more like August yesterday afternoon when fire crews responded to an early season brush fire in the Wenatchee foothills. It was located near a residence in the 3300 block of No. 1 Canyon Road. Officials with Chelan County Fire District 1 say it started when an old debris pile burn reignited. Crews from Chelan and Douglas counties with help from the DNR quickly responded and were able to contain the fire to about an acre. Homes were threatened for a period of time, but no structures were damaged and no injuries were reported. Time now for a look at your North Central Washington weather forecast. Before we get to those details, let's take another look outside our weather window and the beautiful structure, you can see it there in the middle of your screen, of Turtle Rock. And what a gorgeous sight today and what a beautiful spring day. We still officially have not reached 80 degrees yet for our official high temperature in 2018. And we didn't do it today either. We had a great start. We were about 70 degrees at noon. And then the clouds rolled in. You can see them on your screen there moving in, and that kept our temperature down somewhat. Still a little bit humid out there. But what we're seeing as we move into 5 o'clock today, we are seeing some rain showers just off the coast of Washington and Oregon, and that will be the storm that will affect us tonight. Here we go at 8 o'clock tonight, and you can see that blue area, which is rainy conditions, moving a little bit closer to the Wenatchee area. And then tonight by 11, we should start to see some rainfall. We'll see it throughout our overnight hours. It could even be heavy at times. By 1 o'clock, though, tomorrow afternoon, most of the storminess will move off into the panhandle of Idaho and into northern Montana. There will be some leftover moisture, mainly in the west side, but really not much chance for us to see anything in the afternoon hours, even though we could see a leftover shower tomorrow morning. Thursday will be very windy behind this storminess, and then by the time we get into late Friday and the weekend, things look absolutely beautiful. Here's your quick lube and tune forecast now. And tonight we'll drop down to a very mild 58 degrees. Remember, we do have a 70% chance of nighttime rain and early morning rain showers. Mostly sunny for Wednesday by afternoon and cooler down to 72. Mostly cloudy and very windy on Thursday, where we could see gusts up to 30 miles an hour. 71 your Thursday high temperature. By Friday, maybe a morning shower or two. 73 degrees, and then the warm-up begins just in time, right? Saturday and Sunday, sunny and warmer, all the way up to 85 on Sunday, and even warmer than that on Monday. Sunny and warm with a high as we start our next work week right at 86 degrees. Well, we leave you tonight with a small family dog named Tasha, who loves playing hide and seek when her name is called.
Tasha! Tasha, where are you? Tasha! Yeah. Tasha! Tasha, where are you, Tasha? Tasha! Yep. Tasha! Tasha! Where are you? Where are you, Tasha?
And if you have a video of the day you'd like to see on the NCW Life Evening News, message us on our Facebook page at the NCW Life channel. And that's going to do it for our newscast tonight. For more on these stories and other news from around North Central Washington, you can find us on Facebook or our website at ncwlife.com. And remember, if you see news happening, we'd like to hear from you. You can send us an email at news@ncwlife.com or give us a call at 888-NCWL. That's 888-6295. Also, keep it right here on the NCW Life channel tomorrow morning for Wake Up Wenatchee Valley with your host Dan Kuntz and News with Steve Hare. Thanks for joining us and have a great night.
This is TV. This is TV Set Free. TV everywhere from Localtel sets you free to watch what you want, where you want. Catch your favorite networks, including live TV, ready to watch on any web-connected device for no extra charge. That's TV Set Free. Enjoy the extra value Localtel delivers with TV everywhere. Visit localtel.net and sign up today.
Hey there, Wenatchee. I'm Sean Lee, and I'm inviting you to check out the NCW Movie Guide to keep up on what movies are playing in our town.
Hey, this is Justin at Club Crow Bar and Grill reminding you it's your place for famous blues, brews, and barbecue. We are your one-stop bar and grill, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week. Jam sessions and live bands playing a wide range of music. If pool tables or pull tabs are more your thing, we have you covered. Enjoy the fun and food at Club Crow Bar and Grill in Cashmere. Stop on by today.
Hello, Wenatchee Valley. Christian Shaman here with Bay Equity Home Loans.
Let us make your dream of home ownership a reality. We're here to guide you through the loan process every step of the way. Check out our convenient online application. Bay Equity Home Loans in Wenatchee, your home for loans.
Stop on by or give us a call today.
The Arbiter of Stoke is a series that highlights a variety of outdoor adventure sports that are available in the Pacific Northwest. I dedicate my time to enjoying this natural playground. The decision is yours. How will you keep your Stoke?
Yamaha ATVs and side-by-side vehicles are proven off-road. Designed,
Engineered and tested in the real world, they provide the best balance of off-road capability, comfort, and confidence, delivering performance that is truly proven off-road.